Hi class and welcome to week 11 of Introduction to Healthcare Delivery Systems. This is the second to last week in this course. Next week will be your final exam. So just keep that in mind. It will be multiple choice, same format as the last one, but I do want to mention that you will be using an online proctoring software that will be active while you're taking your final exam. I don't want you to get nervous. It's very easy to use. And if you run into any issues at all, you email me, call me, you could text me on that number that I provided to you in the syllabus. So I don't want you to worry about it. But the way this online proctoring software works, it's actually a service that the College of Business has provided for the online exams, and it is actually required. It's actually a policy that's been implemented in the College of Business to use this software while taking your final exam. So what it is your screen of your computer will be recorded, as well as yourself. You will not be allowed to use your textbook, but you can use your PowerPoint the files that coincide with the chapters that are covered in the final exam during your final exam. So I strongly suggest for you to compile all the PowerPoints for the chapters that are covered in the final exam into one file. Once you've entered the final exam, you will then be able to access your PowerPoint presentations that you've downloaded on your computer. You'll be able to open them up and use them while you're taking your exam. Now, just so you could become a little more acquainted with the software, the online proctoring software that will be in use while you're taking your final exam, I have a link here on the left-hand side course menu bar. If you enter this link, you will find videos as well as instructions on how to use this software. All right, so this week we are covering Cost, Access, and Quality, which is Chapter 12 in the textbook. Make sure to read the chapter. And there's a number of videos I have in this week's content folder that touch on topics that are addressed in the assigned reading for this week. So let's get started. First, you have your PowerPoint presentation, which goes along with the assigned reading for this week. Below that is a video that was created by Healthcare Triage, and it talks about cost effectiveness. As you can see, the title is Cost Effectiveness in Medicine is Not a Dirty Word. Below that is a very entertaining video that I really would like you guys to watch. And it talks about why healthcare costs here in the U.S. are so high. Below that is another video talking about healthcare costs here in the U.S. And then here is actually a TED Talk by Dr. Brenner, which is actually, you probably remember your assignment called the Hot Spotter assignment. He was the physician in New Jersey who actually created this model to be able to help lower healthcare costs. So it's a very interesting video. I think it's about 10 minutes long, if I'm not mistaken. Below that is a video by Atul Gawande. I hope I pronounced his name correctly, but it's a great talk on how do we heal medicine. Last but not least is our weekly checklist. Make sure you've completed everything on this checklist before going on to the next week. Be sure to read over the chapters that we have covered after the midterm, because on your final exam is only the chapters that we've covered after the midterm. And make sure you have your PowerPoints, as I said, compiled together in one file for the final exam, and review the information. You should be acquainted with it, even though you will be using your PowerPoint presentations while you're taking the final exams, you really need to have studied. All right. So I want to wish you all the best of luck. If you have any questions at all, do not hesitate to email me, call me. I'm here to help. All right. Good luck, everyone, and take care.